Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we're doing another Amazon makeup, beauty, try on, first impressions, review type of situation. And then I also have a whole bunch of perfumes that were sent to me through Vine that we are going to chat about because I'm pretty excited about some of them, specifically one. I almost want to gatekeep it because it's so good, but I figured I would share it with everyone. So as you've seen before, I'm not very good at these, but I like to try them and I like to do them because they're fun. So, and hopefully this time I'll be able to kind of catch up a little bit more than I did the last one, because basically trying to explain myself. And I'm a little nervous now because I found out that there's certain people that are watching my videos that I was not expecting them to be watching them, and I feel like an idiot because I probably look like an idiot, but it's okay. So it's me. And there's a couple things I want to share in this video, so I think it'll be funny to do that. So anyways, let's do the get ready with me and I'll show you whatever I'm using. So first thing, this nose ring is driving me crazy. I guess I'll show you what I'm gonna try out in this video. So I got these brushes. They're from Beau Art Design Pro Makeup, and they're animal, test free, and vegan. And I was really intrigued by these because of the way that they looked. So they're foundation brushes, and it says that they are specifically meant for aging skin. So I'm more of a beauty blender lover, but I wanted to try these because they actually looked really nice. So they're pretty dense, but they're still soft at the same time, and I've not used these yet. So they came with a set of 3, so we're gonna test them out. This I'm a little intimidated by, but I thought it was super cute, is the ColorGram. It's a Tintin Dory Duo Blusher in Red Bomb. So packaging looks like this. And then it's this cute little apple looking blush duo. And oh, ignore my nails. I was trying a set out last night and they are not very good quality, so they kind of look like crap. But yeah, so that's what those look like. So it looks like one side is a powder and the other one side is a cream. So we'll try that out. Then I got a concealer. This is Angelic Color Goodbye Dark Circles All Over Eye Concealer. Looks like this. Sorry if that's bright. It says full coverage, firmer, waterproof, something that I can't read, and caffeine. So we'll give this a try and see what we think. My Tarte one is pretty much on its last leg, so we'll see how this does. And then I got a lip oil set, which is so cute, or it's a flower, it's like a tinted oil, and it's from this brand, and I can't say it, but it looks like this. This is the packaging for it, and they're these really cute lip tints. This one's super dark. I don't know about that. Sometimes they go on really sheer, so they're not as intimidating. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So we'll just kind of swatch those and see what they look like. So I only have my eye cream and my moisturizer on my face. I'm going to put this primer on. And this I've been using for a while. I don't like it. I'm basically just trying to use it up. And it's called the Tahitian Breakfast. And it's a dewy collagen face primer. It actually has like a smell to it. I don't know if that's the way that it's supposed to smell like, but I don't love the smell. And I always just put my primers basically on my forehead and then focus on my cheeks right here to kind of put something over my pores. Oh my god, my nose is gonna drive me nuts. So then let's try the brushes. So my last video, I was mixing my foundations. I started watching more makeup tutorial videos, and they're saying if you're mixing something, you should use like a mixing pad or whatever, but then put it on your back of your hand so that way it actually warms up. So I'm just gonna try this out because I didn't do it. This is almost done too, which is good because I'm ready for a new one. This is so old. This is the Mary Kay foundation. I can't even get it out. Actually, I think it's done pretty much. I don't think I'm cutting that one open because it's so old. So here's the brush. This one is the biggest of the set of 3. So I'm just gonna push that on the back of my hand. And like I said, I don't do this. I use my beauty blender, so this is gonna be interesting for sure. It's funny when you watch back like the video footage, because the last time I had like foundation that was all up here, or like a spot that was missing. Oh look, see, I'm going in. I'm just so used to using that. I don't love brushes, but I figured I'd try it. So just kind of stamping it on my skin. I promise it will not look as bad once it's all done. Right now it's not looking very good. I don't know how I like this brush, to be honest. It seems like it's soaking up a lot of product. Maybe I use too much. I do not know. All I know is that it's not leaving everything streaky. It's just kind of, I feel like making it look like it's sitting on my skin more than what it normally does. I don't know if that makes sense. Gotta cover up my red spot on my nose. I have no idea what it is. It won't go away. Okay, so I don't know about that. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to go in and just kind of push that down in. I just don't know about that. See, I feel like that makes the biggest difference. It's just kind of like makes everything look more blended. Looks super white. Okay. And then when I'm watching the footage later, it's gonna make me... Okay, so now let's go in with this concealer. So it's called Goodbye Dark Circles. Hello. Let's try the other one. So I'll use this brush here. So this is the smallest one of the 3, and let's see how this goes. So let's see. How do you get it out? Oh, it's thick. Okay, this is a thick one. So here's the color. It's very light. So let's see how this goes. I probably put way too much. Okay, so the other thing I'm starting to figure out, oh my god, look how light that is to not put it everywhere. Like, I'm used to just doing this and then putting my concealer everywhere. So I was trying to keep it more here on the outside and like sweep it up. It did make a difference with my Tarte concealer, I noticed, once I was doing it that way, but I feel like this is so light. Like, kind of like make a little X and then kind of like sweep it up, I guess. I don't know. This is so bad. This is like settling into my lines underneath. Don't like it. Beauty blender. Okay. Let's buff that in. It's so light. I think because of the light on too, it makes it stand out even more. But yeah, I don't know about that. It's so thick. It's almost like it's just sitting, I don't know if you can see that. It's like settling right into my lines right there. A Tarte one definitely doesn't do that. Okay. Well, there's that. Okay. So let's do my blush and then I'll show you the first perfume. So, not my blush, my powder. So this is the Too Faced Do You powder. I'm just trying to use this up. So, it's super old. It's very old. I'm gonna have to definitely put a lot of bronzer on my face to kind of, this stupid stuff. I was using, or I have the Thrive mascara that I got through them, and I don't like it. I know it's like a cult favorite, but it's not my favorite. It gets like the little pieces of stuff constantly coming off, and then I get it stuck in like the corners of my eyes, and it makes me crazy. Okay. So Dominik is out with his friend right now, and they're supposed to be coming back. Shit, I think they just came back, and they're gonna be noisy. I'm trying to do this before they get back, but I guess that's not happening. Okay, so let me talk about this one first. So this is, wow, that's really light. This is from Indira, San Francisco, and this is called Petals and Spells. This is perfect to the name. So this has orange blossom in it, black currant, jasmine, a lot of jasmine, vanilla, and amber, and this is amazing. So I have my little tester strip thing here. So first of all, the bottle is really pretty. I love this, like I love the size of the bottle, and then it has like this matte cap that's like textured there. But this was love at first sniff for me. I wish it lasted a little longer, and look at the spray. It is so nice. I wish it lasted a little bit longer. It lasts for about like 4 hours or so. But I think this smells kind of like Libre or Libra, however you say it. It kind of reminds me of that, and it definitely gets compliments. This is so good. It's definitely a hidden gem, and I believe it's listed for $60. So for the size of the bottle, I don't think that's bad. Like I said, I wish it lasted a little bit longer, but this is definitely a hidden gem for sure. Like I said, I almost wanted to like gatekeep it because I don't want people to catch on and then start smelling it everywhere. But because it does smell kind of similar to Libre, then I feel like you could just easily think that somebody was wearing that. But I don't know, this to me is like a little different. Like it's almost so, once it dries down, it's just like that warm and cozy feeling you get. It's like close to your skin, but it still projects. This projects really, really nicely, and it leaves a trail too. So I don't know, I've only had it for a little while, but I already put like a little dent in it because I just keep grabbing for it because it smells so good. So this is definitely going to be one that I use a lot during the summer, but I'll probably keep it more for like summer nights. And I do have it, I have been wearing it during the day, and it works just as nice, but I feel like it's definitely something for like summer nights and then for the fall and winter time. So that is the first one. So that's called Indira, the brand, and then, or the house, and then it's called Petals and Spells. And like I said, it's a perfect name for it. All right, let's do my bronzer. So I have been trying to work on this palette. It doesn't even have a name. It was like a free, or no, I think it was one of those holiday palette things for e.l.f. So it was like $5 or $10, maybe even a couple dollars, I don't know. But I've been trying to work on this. So I've been using the bronzers here. I've been mixing these two together, and they actually are really nice. So they do a really good job, and they last a long time on the face. So I'm just going to, darn it, Dominik, because my Life 360 keeps going off. I'm just going to put that on. I'm just mixing the two together, and then going to kind of just put it all over, give my color, get the color back to my face because it's so light. So Dominik's last day of school is tomorrow, and then he will be working through the summer. He's also trying to get his license, so he's driving us crazy to go driving, and it's very scary. I think that's honestly been the most scariest thing as a parent, is trying to teach him how to drive, because one, people are insane on the road. We have like the little stickers on the back saying like, you know, he's learning, but they don't care. People are just insane when it comes to driving. So it's really hard to teach him when people are nuts. So then we'll do the blush. So let's try this out. So these are definitely very dark. So we'll swatch the one and then we'll try the other. I think I'm just going to use my dense brush for this. And let's dip into this one here. It has a cute little cherry on it. Can you see that? It's so cute. Cherry bomb. So this is the one, that's the powder blush. Whoa, that's pigmented. That is pigmented. It looks so much worse on the camera than it does in person, but that is pigmented. So we're gonna really have to blend that out because, woo, look at that. That looks really, really, really bad. So let's get a different brush. Like a bigger, fluffier brush and try to blend that out as much as we possibly can. Blush I don't really care about that much when it goes on a little too much because it doesn't last on the skin all day. It's like the first thing to disappear. So I don't really care that much, but whew, that's pretty bright. Okay, we'll leave it. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just kind of do this a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that was that powder. So let's see, does it have a shade? It says just Red Heart Duo. Oh, Heart Attack is this one. Heart Attack and Red Bomb. They do have colors there. So let's swatch the, whoa, that is the cream. So yeah, these are super pigmented. They're really nice though. This is like very velvety to the touch. This is called, again, Red, what is it? Red Heart Attack. So here's the one that I just put all over my face. Yeah, they're really nice. They're like super creamy and velvety to the touch. Yeah, very pigmented, as you can tell. So there's that. And then I did a Catrice video where I bought a bunch of their eyeshadow palettes and then did like a tutorial review type of situation. And when I placed that order, they had this highlighter, which I was very intrigued by. It's a cream to powder highlighter in Watch Me Bloom. And the packaging is what really kind of got me, but the highlighter itself is really pretty. So here's the highlighter. I don't think it's available anymore, but it is nice. So I'll just put that all over high points of my cheek. There's like a spot or something under my eye. Don't know what it is. And we're not doing anything stupid like we did the last time with the eyeshadows. We're just gonna do kind of like a shimmer and then a color, quick one and done type of thing. All right, next perfumes we're gonna talk about are these, which I got a whole bunch of these sent. So this is the brand called Twins Perfume, and it's kind of like a dupe house type of thing. So they have sent a whole bunch of them, and this is called Vanilla Sense, which is supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford's Vanilla Sex, and it smells really, really good. They come in these little pouches, which is nice if you want to keep it away from the sun. And then look how dark that is already. So you can see it's like a very deep, very nice, ambery, perfect vanilla. I really, really like this one. Now, I will say with these, the longevity is not very good. Couple hours, but at the price point, then it's not something I don't mind reapplying it throughout the day if that's something that I want to commit to for the day. But yeah, this is like a vanilla extract, like really cozy, deep, warm, inviting vanilla extract. It smells like you're baking in the kitchen, and it's so sexy. I really like this a lot. I've never smelled the Tom Ford one, so I don't know how it is in comparison. I know that it's super expensive, and I would never shell out the money full price for that perfume, but I like obviously having these as an option. But if you like vanilla, you will love this. It's just a really deep vanilla extract smelling perfume. Then they also sent this one. So I wrote the names kind of on the inside so I remember, and I don't know what the company is. Omnia Crystalline, I think is the name of the perfume it's supposed to be, and this is in Clear Opal. So here's the cover, and then this is supposed to be a Crystalline, I guess is the name of the perfume. This one is very clean smelling to me, has like a crispness to it. I don't know honestly what all the notes are in all of these, but it's just very clean smelling. I like these, but I don't like these all the time. I'm more of like vanilla gourmand lover, but this is very nice. And this one is probably the one that lasted the least amount of time. It's the first one that I tried, and it's just like I said, it's just like a very clean scent to it, and would be great for summertime and for spring, for this time of year when it's warmer out, because you don't want to have something that's going to like suffocate anyone or yourself. And this one is definitely a good option for that. So that is Clear Opal. And then we have Lumineer Desire. It looks like Desiree, which is my middle name, but it's not. This is a dupe of Delina, which I have a couple of them now, and I love the smell of it. So this is what it looks like. And this is very, very close. So you get the sharp rhubarb note right at the top. It does linger around. It's so floral and pretty, and just, it's very, very good. And it's probably my favorite one that I have of like the dupe of it. I don't have the regular Delina, but it's very nice. Definitely good for daily wear during, I think, this time of year. I don't know how I feel about wearing it during like the fall and the winter. I haven't tried it yet, but mainly like this time of year during the day. I feel like you have to be careful with this one, because it might actually, if you spray too much of it, then you might give yourself a headache, in my opinion. But that one is good. And then we also got, oh, my phone's gonna go off like crazy. Hold on, let me silence that. And then we have this one, which is supposed to be a dupe of, nope, that's not it. Where are you? There's so much crap sitting here, it's not even fun. It's embarrassing. Where are you? Is this it? Nope. There's one that says Chanel Chance. It's supposed to be a dupe. This one I didn't even open yet. This one just came in yesterday. This is the same company, and this is Noir Sand, and it's supposed to be a dupe of Black Afghano or something like that. I've never even heard of it. I've heard of the company before, but I can't even say it, and I don't know exactly how to say this. I'm gonna break these darn nails. Need something to rip this open. Whee! Get this thingy. Whoops! There we go. I'm a hot mess. Okay. This is really packed in there. Oh, this one got, this one is leaking. Darn it. That's not cool. Okay, so this one was leaking, and then the sticker that was on it got wet, so it's coming off. And this is super masculine, just right off the bat. It's not something for me. It's super strong. It kind of has like a, there's musk in it for sure. It's spicy. It's very masculine. It smells like there's some kind of pepper in it. Let me see if I can pull up the notes. Top notes are green notes. Middle is resins, wood, coffee, tobacco, and the base is frankincense and oud. I guess that's where I'm getting like the spiciness from. The tobacco, I like tobacco and scents. Ooh, but I don't smell that in this. The greenness, I don't know so much about the green notes. Okay, the whole freaking thing just came off. There's no label now. It's like slippery, like it's almost like an oil, like that's on here. Yeah, not for me so much. This one we're gonna have to pass on. So since I haven't tried it, I don't know what the longevity is on it. I'm assuming it's probably halfway decent because it's so strong, but there's that. Okay, I don't know what I did with the Chanel Chance one. I had it out. Oh, this is it. So this is in, I can't say this. That's the name of it. I'll link them down below, so if you want to check them out. This is a Chanel Chance dupe. So this one is like your Fresh Again scent, and this one does come off really masculine on me. I've tried it a couple times now. It lasts for like maybe 4-ish hours, so not very long. But I think these run about $30 each, so they're not too pricey. So you can just like buy it and then, you know, spray it every couple hours if you want to reapply it. But this one is definitely more, like I said, leans more masculine on me, and it's a fresh scent. So this is going to be good throughout the summer, and well, spring is past now, we're in summer, but throughout the summer during the day, I'll throw this on. Now my eyes are bothering me. Ugh. I didn't bring my eyebrow pencil in either. Forgot it. Last time I forgot mascara and then I put it on later. Okay. So those are from the brand Twins. So that's like a dupe house. So now there's one more after that I was going to show you, but now I'm going to, let's do eyeshadow quick. So eyeshadow, I'm going to use my ABH Modern Renaissance palette. And all I'm going to do, because like I said, I don't really want to play around with stuff today, is just take the shade Vermeer here. Vermeer. And put that all over my lids. Because it's bright and it's light and just kind of lightens everything up. There is nothing better, in my opinion, than ABH's like shimmery shades. They're just so pretty. They go on so nicely, and I love them. Let's just do this. And then I'm going to go into, is it Bon Fresco? It's a shade right next to it. It's kind of like a lavendery shade, and I'm just going to push that into the crease and just kind of blend it a little bit. Like I said, I'm really not in the mood to play around with eyeshadow today. So I'm just gonna do that. You go to this thrift store we're probably going today, that it has an attic in it, and the attic is so hot when it's hot out. Like you literally drip in sweat, but the clothes are so cheap, and every time we leave there, we usually leave with like a trash bag full of stuff for like 20 bucks because they put the clothes to like $1.50 each, and that's amazing. And yeah, so Dominik gets excited to go, I get excited to go, but like it's so hot in that attic. It's insane. Okay, there's that. And then let's do my mascara. So like I said, I've been trying out this Thrive one that they sent, and I know everyone likes it for the most part. My eyelash curler really needs to be replaced. So old. But I just don't like it. I don't like the way it comes off. I know it's a tubing mascara. It's not like, I like thick and clumpy, and this is more like separating, and it coats the lashes nicely. Here's the brush if you've never seen it. But I just like my thick, like messy mascaras. Always do that. Now I look like a spider. So yeah, so Dominik's last day is tomorrow, so he's gonna be home for the summer, but he'll be working. I'm gonna be working, obviously. But the days off, we try to do like these days with my mom where we'll go drive somewhere. And she works now, she's working again, so I don't know how many, well, like how that's gonna work with her schedule when we have off, but we'll make something work. Because those are always fun. Now that he's getting older, he's gonna be a senior next year, and he's an only child, so I was literally laying in bed the other night just crying because of the thought of him graduating next year. We didn't even get there yet, and I'm already crying. Because when they say like, oh, it goes so fast, it's like a blink of an eye, it really is. I was just, it was almost like I was just seeing pictures flash, you know, from like he was a little boy and now he's all grown up. Okay. We'll leave that. So let's do these flower tints. They just have shade numbers. So this is 04. Let's see what it looks like. I should have opened these ahead of time, but I wasn't thinking. This one is a really nice, pretty red. No. We'll swatch it, but we're not going to. Do they have the numbers on them? No. Not that. Oh, it does. It says 04. So then I'm going to film an empties video today too. Ooh, this is pretty. This is 01. So this is more of like a more matte kind of pink, peachy pink. Then we have 05, which is not coming out. This is another like red, clear cherry, not as dark as the other one. Then we have, ooh, this is pretty too. This is like a strawberry shade. This is 03. That's pretty. Comes off definitely more red, but it looks more pink in person. And then this is 06. Another reddish shade. And then 02, which is another super dark one. So let's try this one because it looks really pretty, and then I'll swatch the rest of them. This one is 01. So here's the applicator. It's small. Let's see. Oh boy. They're pigmented. Okay, it kind of smells like paint and kind of has like a paint taste to it. Yeah. It's kind of paint. It is paint, but it tastes like paint. It's very sheer when it goes on. Now, if it's a lip tint, am I supposed to wipe it off? I don't know. It's pretty. I like the shade actually. Okay, let's swatch the rest of them. So that was 01. 04. This. Woo! Holy moly. I'm glad I didn't put that one on today. That is so pigmented. I was not expecting that. This is 05. So this one is more like clear, kind of. Wow. Okay, that's more orange. That's definitely more orange when you swatch it. Look, see, it's like orange. It doesn't look like that in the bottle though. This one is that other shade, kind of like, looks like a strawberry shade, 03. Oh yeah, these are really nice. Look at that. Look how pigmented they are. Okay, this is 02. This one's another dark one. Now that's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. The other one is definitely darker and it looks lighter in the bottle or in the tube. And then the last one is 06. I wonder if these are going to all stay in my hand. Let's do it here. They're really nice. These are really pretty. Here it is. They're super bright and they're not patchy at all. All right, let's see if they come off. Okay. That sat on for what? 30 seconds, if that? Holy shit. Okay, here we go. My hand is stained. Oh well. So anyways, those are that. So overall, I really, out of all of this stuff, I think these are really nice. That's a good deal for 6 of those, and they all give you like that really pretty shade. And the blush is nice. I like that it has a cream and a powder, and They're, again, very pigmented, but just go in lightly with these. I don't like the concealer at all. It sits right on my fine lines, and I had to go back in with my beauty blender with that brush. The brushes, no, brushes, like I said, maybe it's because I don't love using brushes, but I just feel like it picked up a lot of product and just kind of slapped it on my face, and it didn't blend in as nicely as what the beauty blender would normally do. So those are my opinions for those products. Now, this is the last perfume I have, and I have another one, and I think it's called some lychee martini or something like that, but I'm gonna hold off on that one for right now because I have to bring it in with me. So I have a backup perfume tester at my work that likes to test the perfumes too, and didn't smell that one yet. So this is called Just Juice, and it's vanilla sprinkles. The packaging is cool because it has like this raised look to it, but the bottle is very simplistic looking, and it just looks like this, but cute. It has like a little cupcake with sprinkles on it, and this is a straight up vanilla. So this reminds me of, you use it today. I can't think of what it's called right now. I'll put the name up on the screen. That's what it reminds me of. It's not super heavy, and it doesn't last for a really long time either. So this is something you can spray on, just run out the door with it. If you like vanillas, definitely like this one, but this is just like a plain, simple vanilla. There's really nothing to it other than just a simple, plain, like it's like a almost bakery vanilla, but not as strong as the other one that's like more strong vanilla extract smell. It's more of like your fluffy vanilla, just basic vanilla. So I'm excited to see what the other one's gonna be like, but we have yet to try it, like I said. So that's gonna be everything for today. I basically told you nothing again. Oh, I want to share something really quick. Really excited about this. Where did I put it? I ordered a microphone. So I got this one, and I didn't even open it yet, and it's one of those ones that just sits there. And the reason why I got this is because I want to do like another series, and I'm really nervous about starting it because I don't know how it's going to go over or how people are going to portray it, but I have this idea and I think it's really good and I really want to do it. It just takes time because I have to search for stuff to put into the video for the content, and I'm kind of nervous because I have to use like that fair use disclaimer with it, and I've never used that before, so you kind of have an idea of what we're going to do. If you know, or if you've seen those fair use disclaimers before show up on people's videos. But yeah, so I'm really excited to do that first video. I already know what I'm doing. I just have to get my content to put into it. So yeah, there's that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to film an empties video today, and then you get to see all the stuff that I used up. I hope everyone is having a great rest of your day or start to summer, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.